Hey guys, welcome back to Cheap Guitar Reviews. I'm Cody. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't hit like and subscribe yet, and you want to see some other videos of me reviewing cheap guitars, well, go ahead and do that now. If you missed my last review of the Mitchell MM100, you can go check that out on my channel. First off, I grew up as a metalhead, especially hair metal. Well, not just hair metal. I loved Kill 'Em All, Metal Up Your Ass, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets. I loved Rat, loved Dokken, absolutely loved Cinderella. I got them on cassette tape and played them until the tape just stretched out. So this next guitar I'm going to review, I wanted to love. It did one thing, and that was rock. And that's all I wanted it to do. I watched some other reviews online of this guitar before I ordered it, and all the reviews were stellar. People said they couldn't believe this guitar was this price, couldn't believe the quality of it when it came in for the price. So I had pretty high expectations for it. I ordered it, and it didn't come in for like 6 months. It took so long that I actually canceled the order, or thought I did. And then a couple months later, I got an email saying that it was on the way. And so I was excited. I said, okay, it's finally going to get here. And the whole process from the first time I ordered it and canceling it till I finally got it was about 9 months. I'd honestly forgotten about the guitar. I'd moved on, ordered some other guitars. But when it came in again, I was really, really excited about this guitar. The guitar I'm talking about, the Kramer Baretta Special. Oh yeah, rest in peace, Jeff LaBar. I wanted to love this guitar. And again, everything they said about it was right in that the fretwork is fantastic. For this price range, the fretwork is unbelievable. It almost feels like they've rolled the fretboard, and maybe they have, I don't know. It does one thing, and it does one thing well, and that's it. I wouldn't suggest using the whammy bar because, well, it pretty much knocks it out of tune. It is going to need nut work, for sure. I'm not sure if this guitar was played before I got it, because there were some pick marks in the finish when I received it, but it was sold as new, so it came in. But it has issues. This video is actually going to be a two-parter because I'm going to have to work on it. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. I'll do another angle on it, but all the bridge pieces are as high as they can possibly be almost. They are high, high, high right here, which means this action on the neck is super high. And when I say super high, if this was my first guitar and I was a beginner, this would very much discourage me from playing, because this is one of those guitars that will make your fingers bleed because the strings are so high. I have my amp on the metal setting with some reverb and delay on it, and I'll show you this guitar actually does sound good. I'm not going to play all songs because I don't want to get sued or dinged or flagged, but just to give you an idea of what this guitar sounds like. The problem is, right off the bat, it frets out already with the strings this high, which means there is some high frets on it. I haven't put a fret leveler on it or fret rockers on it, but there's obviously some issues with the frets. My fear is that the neck is twisted because there's no rhyme or reason to where it frets out. I don't know until I get to working on it to figure it out, but all the other reviews that I saw of this, no one really had to work on it. Lower the action a little bit, put some relief in the neck, but no real major work. So again, my fear is the neck on this is twisted, and I just got a bad one. But love the guitar. It's beautiful looking. It's not heavy, and it's actually balanced really nicely. So I really wanted to love this guitar straight out of the box. I just really wanted to love this guitar. I could see myself playing all my favorite Skid Row and my favorite Cinderella, and it's painful to play right now. So anyway, I'm gonna do some work on this guitar, and I will be back with the second part of the Kramer Baretta special video coming up. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, I'm Cody. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay guys, I was going to do a part 2 video about this guitar after I worked on it, but after closer inspection, there's no point in working on it because of the neck. Now, I guess this should be a lesson. When you get your guitars, pull them out immediately and check them up one side and down the other. Because the neck on this thing is shot. Now, it's been in a climate controlled environment in an unbelievable case. I'll do a review of the case, probably for my next video, just so you can see where this guy's been stored. But the neck on this, I will try and show you if you can see it. You can see, if you can get a glimpse of that, the neck is actually tilted in the body this way. Also, if you sight down the neck, you can see it. It has relief on one side, and it is straight as an arrow. And then on the other side, I'm not sure how well you can see that. It is not. The neck is definitely twisted on it, which I'm not sure how to untwist a neck, if it's even possible, but there is no point in even working on it because it's in pretty bad shape. Again, I ordered this quite some time ago, and we've been moving. We moved into a new house, been working on the house, and I just didn't have a lot of time to mess with it, which is my bad because it is way past the time that I can return it. So I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with it now. And short of getting another neck that's just like this one, because it does have the matching headstock. By the way, the tuners on it are really good too, but I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with the guitar now, because again, if I was a beginner, this would be very discouraging to play because of how high the strings are off the fretboard. There's something else I wanted to show you guys too. I thought this guitar may have been a return, and I'm not sure if you can see that on this bolt right here, this screw, but there is, it almost looks like rust. And if you look at those screws, you can also tell that they have definitely had a screwdriver on them before. So someone, I'm going to guess, has had this. I'm not sure it would come like that from the factory, but someone had it, it looks like to me, and tried to fix it, maybe shim the neck or something, but I'm not even going to mess with it. So I have a Kramer Baretta special that if someone is interested in it, and maybe you have a neck with a convoluted body that you may need a neck, a body for, a good neck, get in touch with me, email me something, maybe we can make a deal on it. But the case, again, man, it's a whole nother story. So you heard how the guitar sounds, and the guitar sounds okay, man. It sounds good for what it is, for what it does, but I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with it now. I did get the guitar from AMS, and they do have a return policy. I think it's 45 days or something, and I am months past 45 days. Again, I forgot I even ordered the guitar. It's been sitting in a climate-controlled closet inside the case for pretty much that entire time. So I can't return it. I can't send it back. I'm not sure if, I think it's Gibson that owns Kramer now, and I'm not sure if they would have a return policy or I would be able to get a new neck for it and replace it. But for $170, you know, what can you say? So anyway, just if you order one of these guitars, make sure you go over it with a fine-tooth comb before that 45-day return window is up. Because if I could do it over again, I would just go ahead and return the guitar. It's just gonna be too much work, and I'm not real sure how to untwist a neck. And it's not just twisted, it's both twisted and it's sort of concave. It's almost like it has two truss rods in it, and one of them has been relieved and the other one hasn't. So it's really kind of weird, and it frets out in all different places on the neck. The frets look even. There's no sprout, anything like that. So anyway, take it for what it's worth. Learn a lesson from Dum here who didn't return it, and now I have this guitar. Like I say, if you're interested in it, want to make a deal, you have some way that you can maybe use it or use parts off of it or something, just let me know. Maybe we can work something out. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I think my next review is going to be on the case for this guy, because the case for this thing, well, it was definitely worth the 60 bucks. So until my next video, you guys have a great one, and I will talk to you then.